Hello everybody, this is a video tutorial and review of Polytopia. So you can see on the screen we have new game and pass and play. For pass and play, you actually have to have people around you in real life, not on the computer or phone, whatever you're playing this on, to play with you. As it says, you pass it whenever you're done with your turn and the other person plays, so for this tutorial, we're just going to click New Game. And then you see there are two different modes that you can play in. Perfection, you go for 30 turns and try to get the highest score possible. Or Domination, you play until there is only one tribe left. While there is no time limit, there are different goals to where you get a higher score for it. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you that one because it's quicker anyway. Alright, so we're in the domination mode. You can see, you can pick your tribe, so just going to give you a quick rundown. So, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, the Genji, I don't know. They start with the climbing tech. Which means you can move through mountains, so that's not an obstacle, so you don't have to go around the mountains and stuff, which is good, but you can get that pretty quick in the game, so I don't really start with it very often. And then the Imperious starts with the organization tech, which means you can pick the fruits and stuff, so that's useful too. And then Barter starts with the hunting tech, that's another useful one. And then the Umaji starts with the riding tech, which means you can create the ones with the horses. And they move faster. Most other units only move one square in any direction, whereas the Umaji, the riders, can move 2 or 3 squares. Anyway, and then Hoodrick starts with the archery. And then there are special tribes too. Aquarian is pretty cool. They can immediately go out into the water, which is a very useful thing. But for this one, I am going to go with my favorite is Barter. They start with the hunting tech. So I'm just going to pick that. Now, what I was telling you about before, about the goals, for how many turns, if you pick one opponent on any difficulty, I believe, I'm just going to go with easy since it's the quickest for a tutorial. But, so one opponent, you have to try to beat it in 10 turns, which so far, the quickest I have actually beat this any game is 12 turns. So I'm getting kind of close, but I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's just the layout of my beginning map. I guess that helps a lot, I guess. But anyway, so 2 opponents would give you up to 20 turns then. And then, I believe it's just multiplied by 10 each time, so 5 opponents would give you 50 turns. I have done that one a couple times, and I know that one to be accurate. I haven't done 4 opponents yet, and I only did 3 opponents once. But I know for sure that this one is 10, 20, and then 50, so I'm pretty sure this is 30 and 40. So, for this tutorial, I'm just going to make it a quick one, so 1 opponent on easy. So, start game. So, our objective is to wipe all the other tribes from the face of the square. There can only be only one tribe left. So, here you are. You can see your little guy in the center of your capital. You want to make sure you move them as much as possible. And I don't have the climbing tech. Oops. My tech tree is here. So you see, I can buy something right now because I have 5 stars at the top. I don't know if you can see. Here, I'll click this up here. So right now, you see, I'm in the parentheses, I'm getting plus 2 stars each turn. And right now I have 5 stars to start with. Everybody, you always get 5 stars to start with. So I could pick writing, which would make I could go faster with when I produce the writers. Organization, climbing, or fishing. The fishing and the organization, along with the hunting, which I have. You see it's in green. Those are all things that you need to collect more stars to level up your cities, capitals, or countries. I don't know what they call them. Cities, I think. But right now, I'm not going to do any tech because I want to upgrade my city. Because I only have 5 stars right now, and each time you upgrade your cities, you get more stars per turn, so that's really helpful. So the way to do that, I started with the hunting tech, so here's 2 animals right here. Here's one. So I just click hunting and it costs 2 stars. Oh, and you see on the bottom of your cities, there are little bars. And right now I have 1 blue and 1 is kind of grayish color, almost white. That is how many times you need to do something to level it up to the next level. So right now it shows that it's giving me 2 stars per turn, and that's the only city I have. So I need to do 1 more thing still yet to upgrade it to the next level. So I'm going to go ahead and do hunting again. So now it's giving me 3 stars, as you can see on there. So now I can pick a reward for leveling it up. So I can choose plus 1 star for the workshop or explorer. Now, explorer could be really great in the beginning if you want to see what's going on around you. It is random what it ends up showing you. At least from what I've seen, it's random. I really never pick explorer. I always pick workshop because the more stars, the more I can do. So I'm picking workshop. So now I have 4 stars per turn. And now I'm going to move my guy. And you see right next to my warrior there, it's a ruin. You move a unit there to examine them. It takes a full turn, so to do that, along with conquering new cities, it takes a full turn to do it. So next turn, I will be able to move him onto there. And then I'll have to wait another turn then to actually get whatever's on there. And I am surrounded by a lot of water. I'm going to go ahead and finish this turn. Next turn. So, I am surrounded by a lot of water, so I want to get fishing. And then this one right here will be selling. So that will allow me to build a port, which means I can move my units there to sell around in the ocean. And then after that one, I'll have this one over down here. That one is the next one I'll be getting for navigation, because this part right here, the highlighted area, that is shallow water, which selling can do. You can go there with selling only. But this is the ocean. This is just water, and then this is the ocean, so it's darker blue. You need navigation to go on those. And the further you get out from other civilizations, the more dark blue it is. So you really need to get really need to get navigation, sorry. So I'm not going to create a new unit this turn because I want to hurry up and be able to sell. So I'm doing fishing here now. And the next turn, now I can examine this. And these give you really awesome. So it says you meet some locals who show you the surrounding lands. So let's zoom it out here. And as you see, it's random. It didn't show me anything. That sucks. This around here is the surrounding land, and sometimes it unhides it for you. So, alright, so next turn, do I have enough yet? Yes, alright, so selling, And to make a port, it costs 10 stars, so we don't have enough just yet. And I can't really do anything with my troop but move them here, so... Can I do navigation yet? Nope. So I'm just going to keep going. Now I did navigation. Now I need 10 stars. I'm going to go ahead and make one more warrior. I need 10 stars to do this. Oh, and whenever you build a new warrior in your city, I'll go ahead and do one more. You see how this troop over here is highlighted? He hasn't been used yet. This troop has already been used this turn, so he's like kind of grayed out. And then I just built this troop up here on my city. I just built him. You cannot use them the first turn. Sucks, but yeah. Alright, so now I have 10 stars, so now I'm building a port. And that gives you 2 stars. And now I'm going to move that troop into there, and you see he's in a boat now. So, next turn. And now I also have 2 points on my city, and I only need 1 more point, so I'm going to go ahead and fish. 1 more population. And for the second level that you do, you can choose between city wall and resources. So city wall just helps give it a little bit of extra protection, but I've encountered this once since I've been playing. I think that you have to actually have a troop there, and they have more defense. If you don't have a troop on your city, and it's being attacked with the wall up, I don't think it really does anything. So, yeah. Anyways, I always pick resources anyway. So it gives you 5 stars. So now I have 8. So now, as you can see, I also have, yes, I already have navigation, so we're good. So I can move anywhere that it'll allow me. So I'm just gonna go right here. So you see now I've opened up a little bit more viewing area. Can I build any more? Yes, I'll go ahead and build one more. And now since I have a bunch of troops and no other land to move to, I'm going to go ahead and build another port. And move 2 units out. I'm going to move him up here so he can go next. And you see these little, like, tent-looking things with the campfire in the middle of them? Those are new cities that you can get. You land on those and then you make a city from it. So, it will be ready to capture next turn. Alright, now I'm moving him here. And also now I am making 5 stars per turn, as you can see. Alright, so all my stuff is done. Alright, now I'm capturing this. Now I have 6 stars per turn. And there's 2 things I can do in this city immediately. I can hunt. And I can fish. So now, 1 more star for workshop. And now I have 8 stars per turn. And I believe for all tribes that you pick, except for the special tribe, the one where you can like ride turtles and stuff in the sea, I think that for all of them, whenever you uncover all of the map, you can build the Eye of God, is what it's called. So I'm going to make 1 more troop over here. So, whenever you start with your sailing across the ocean, is whenever you can, I'm going to upgrade this one to a ship. You can have a regular sailboat, like I have right here, and then you could upgrade them to a ship, and then you could upgrade this one to a battleship. The battleships do a lot of damage, and if you have an enemy tribe by the water, it is a really very good strategy to have a lot of battleships around so that your land troops can just go in after and take over the enemy cities. So, next turn. I'm not really focusing too much on the tech tree right now. I usually do, but right now I'm just trying to show you how to play this game, so. And now we have met our enemy. They bow in awe of your mighty civilization. The message there is different every time, especially depending on which mode you're playing in. Sometimes they'll give you gifts. Let's see if I get gifts this time. No, they didn't give me a gift. Sometimes they give you gifts, sometimes it's like resources, or sometimes it's attack. So, another important thing is welling. I'll go ahead and show you that. Well hunting, because we have a well right here, so it actually does not cost anything to do. It actually gives you resources. So if you have a lot of wells around, and you can get welling pretty early in the game, it is well worth the investment to do that. Alright, can I make any more troops over here? Nope. I can make troops here. Alright, and then our turn has ended for now. Another city gives me more stars per turn. I can only do one thing over here right now. All the forests, you need forestry for. I'll go ahead and do that so you can see. You can build a lumber hut, and it gives you an extra population. If you're going to be hunting, always do hunting first and then do the lumber hut, because if you do the lumber hut first on an animal, it does not give you the animal star. It just takes the animal away, so that's one less thing you can do, and that kind of hurts your score and possibly your strategy of leveling up your cities. So always do hunting first for forests. Alright, this game will be over pretty quick. I'm moving all of my troops in, and they don't have this city guarded. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take it. Oh, and you always get a counterattack when you're attacked, and they get a counterattack when you attack them too. So, alright, so this ruin gave me climbing. I don't really need it right now, but so these are all the mountains. Sometimes they look a little different. As you can see, this is considered a mountain too, so, anyways, we'll probably have this city next turn. As you can see, they're all, nope, he took it from me already. Alright, so I'm gonna build some more troops. Alright, I'm going to attack this guy. And open up some more viewing area. I'm going to go and take this city. Alright, so I built more troops in all three of my cities. Alright. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. You can see I made a mistake. That's fine. Alright, let's see what we get from this one. Sometimes these just give you resources. Nope, I got meditation. Let's see here. What does meditation do? Alright. It lets you make a mountain temple and gives you extra strength when you're defending in the mountain. So that's good if there's a lot of mountains around. Sometimes there are. If there's not really many mountains like this map, then you don't really need it that much. Alright, I'm going to get all my troops as close as possible to this place. Sometimes it's better to stay on the defensive, and you can also recover your troops too. So right now I'm going to do that. I'm going to recover that one. It gives them a little bit of extra hit points back. I'm going to take that city. Now, right now, I'm not really going for score, like I said. There's a lot more I would do if I'm just playing a game on my own, but I'm just trying to show you the basics of how to play this game, so. Alright, and I'm going to turn that guy into a battleship, and this one, I think. No, actually, they're not close enough to the sea, so it may not really work out, so. Alright, and now, I have 3 troops that can come here, so there we go. It's good to surround your enemy. Next turn, and they couldn't do anything, so I'm taking in the city, and now you see, instead of going to the next turn, there is a green check mark, or well, a green circle with a check mark in it, and it says finish game. So before you finish your game, you want to use all of your stars. As you can see, I have 73. Sorry about that. Great. That was my alarm telling me my battery's full. Sorry. Anyway, so you want to do anything you can before you finish your game. That way you can get as much points as possible. And as you see, I only did one opponent, and it took me 21 turns to do that. Even though that was pretty simple and pretty quick. And I lost a unit too, so. Anyways, so, the quicker you can get your troops out and make more stars to make more troops and more technology, the better. So let me know what you think about this game in the comments, and I will cover the 30 turn. I forgot what it's called. Let me go look real quick. Perfection. The 30 turn perfection. I will cover that tomorrow. So I will be doing a lot more games like this too. So like this video and subscribe if you want to see more. And I hope you download this game and try it, because it is really fun. It's a great time passer. I give it 4 stars. The only reason I don't give it 5 stars is because right now, there is actually no way to battle with other people online. And I would really like to do that. I am an internet person. Might call me a little bit of a nerd, I guess. But I would really like the option of battling other people online with this game instead of just NPC characters. And they have the pass and play, but I mean, I tried this game with my husband and he doesn't really like it very much. It's not his style of game. So I don't really know anybody in real life that plays it, so it would just be really useful if they had an online opponent match, a matchup somehow. I think it would really be a lot more popular than it is. I mean, it's really popular, but I think it would be a lot more popular if they had that option. So maybe sometime in the future they might add it. Let's hope, right? Anyways, alright, yeah, don't forget, like and subscribe, and let me know what you think.